Hi guys, welcome back to our simple learning. What a glorious day outside today. It's so happy to see the sun every time. Although it's a bit windy, a bit breezy, but it's all right. The sun came out, the sun is outside, so let's go out. Well, before we do that, today we're going to learn about from basic English to advanced English word, especially when you do some speaking to your team or performing some exhibition with your team or with your company or with your customer or with your clients. So you could always replace the two words like very and then word very into one word to be sounds like advanced English speaking. For example, when you use the word very afraid, instead to use the word very afraid, you could replace it as fearful. Like, for example, parents these days are fearful about their children's screen time. So fearful. So that's it. That's a simple word, but at least you sounds like very professional. But when you are writing, you could use that very, so it adds up to your to your essay word counting. And the second one would be, where is the other one? Very often. So instead to use this word again, you could replace it as frequently. Say frequently. I frequently visit my parents every weekend. So frequently is a nice word, especially when you do some graphing and then performing it into your class. It's a very common word to do comparing to the data and to graph. So yeah, use this word frequently. It's a good word. The next one would be very noisy. What a very noisy place. So instead to say very noisy, you could replace it as deafening. Oh, avoid that deafening area due to the roadworks. Deafening. It's a nice word too. I love that. Deafening. That's a deafening area. So avoid that word, avoid that place at the moment. So that's it. So instead to use very noisy, use as deafening. The next one would be, where is it? It's coming out everywhere. So very quick. Instead to use this word very quick, yes, so very quick, you could replace it as rapid. You can't make rapid decisions when it comes to making investments. So rapid for very quick. This is another term to use when you do some economics and then you do some comparing data. I love that when I was doing my economic course. But anyway, that's a long story. It was quite difficult, but it was enjoyable moment. But anyway, the last one would be very thirsty. Instead to use the word very thirsty, you could replace it as parched. Don't say the word ed, but replace it as a t. Parched. That's it, parched. So, for example, after an hour-long run in the park, I was totally parched and exhausted. So, parched. You could always say, I'm very thirsty, can I have water, please? But to be sounds like more, professional, or more like sounds like English speaking. So you could replace it as parched. I was totally parched. Can I have water, please? So that's it. So hopefully, guys, you've learned again something new today, and hopefully you could remember those words, especially to those students who is taking IELTS, or those students who's doing their thesis, the analysis and doing some performance in the class or with your team, like what I said. So you could always use and replace those words. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully guys you could learn like what I said. And thank you for keep supporting my Simple Learning, and thank you from those positive words that I've got from you that gives me lots of motivation to do this Simple Learning, and it paid back all my efforts doing some research, doing something like this. Thanks so much and have a good day. Bye for now. See you on our next Simple Learning sessions. Bye.